The exchange rate for the ruble plummeted again
Moscow
today.
failed for the sixth straight month to pay government and military
Workers demonstrated in St. Petersburg.
Russian naval, air, and army units in Murmansk staged a military shutdown.
President Andrei Yakhmanov ordered a reorganization of military...
Minister of Defense Alexander Krugov resigned his post in protest.
Military defied President Yakhmanov's orders.
generals allied themselves with former defense minister
Russian military leaders rejected President Yakhmanov's...
Splintered Russia as troops in Murmansk and St. Petersburg recognized former defense minister Alexander Krugov as their news
The
representative.
restoration of their economy and payment of vowed a strong military.
Hostilities erupted today in the Barents Sea as Norwegian frigates fired warning shots at Russian freighters in a long-standing feud over territorial waters. At dispute are a series of new state-of-the-art Norwegian deep-sea oil sites located off the Russian coast near the port city of Murmansk. One Russian vessel is believed to have been damaged in the shelling. Former Defense Minister Krugov called the encounter a blatant act of terrorism in Russian territorial waters and vowed a stronger military presence in the Barents Sea area. De facto Russian President Andrei Yakhmanov could not be reached for comment.
Runs like a dog with his tail tucked between his legs.
My grandmother ate bigger яйца.
He'll never stand in the way of our plans.
Even if he should, he has no support among the military. Those who once sought to ally themselves with him have all backed away. They know he stinks of too much dermo.
Or too much vodka, the drunkard. Our country reels under the weight of this economic depression. Our people cannot afford bread or shoes, let alone a proper dacha for their families. Our finest young men and women, our military pride, have not been paid for months. How can we be strong when we cannot afford a strong defense? And yet, we sit back and do nothing as the Norwegians grow fat from the oil they drill in our waters. Gentlemen, it is time we began Operation Phoenix Rising.
What about the reaction from the West? To hell with the West. What have they done to help Russia?
Ivan's right. They are happy to see us in disrepair, but no longer. Alert your rapid response unit.
They'll be airborne in 2 hours.
Good. It is time to show the world that the Great Bear has awakened.
Жили, били, дяда баба, имала у них курочка ряба.
Здравствуйте. Да. Yes, one moment. Alexei, it's for you.
Hop down. Zaychik, play with your horsey. Hello? Да. Right away. I have to report to base.
No, but you were supposed to be on leave for the week.
I'm sorry, Tasha, but I must go. You knew what it would be like to marry a military man.
I should have married the politician's son.
Да, you should have. I'll be back as soon as possible. Your papa has to go to work now. And be good for your mama, okay? Give your papa a hug. Come here. Oh, there you go. See you, sweetie.
Why were we recalled, Colonel Sokolov?
Patience, Vasily. We'll know in a moment.
Men, we have just received word from Chief Marshal Belyenko. We are to neutralize any military patrols in the disputed area of the Barents Sea. I need not remind you that such a mission carries a certain degree of risk. The mission zone is located in the Barents Sea oil field off the northern coast of Norway. Alpha Team will take off at 0800 hours and proceed at low altitude to the target area. The target area has been designated as Waypoint 3 on your navigation computers. Your primary objective is the elimination of 2 Norwegian patrol boats currently operating near the disputed oil platforms. While en route to the target, it is imperative that you avoid detection by staying low and maintaining radio silence. Your primary objective is the elimination of 2 Norwegian patrol boats currently operating near the disputed oil platforms. Any targets of opportunity are to be considered secondary objectives and engaged only after primary objectives have been eliminated. The oil platforms are strictly off limits. Intelligence advises that the targets may be defended by hand-launched surface-to-air missiles, so be alert. Since your flight path has been laid out to avoid radar detection and the SAM defenses of the coastline, your mission should go smoothly. The remainder of the wing will coordinate its attack with the Naval Assault Force. Are there any questions?
What are we to do if we meet any resistance from the Norwegian Air Force?
You're to fire. If there are no further questions, you're dismissed.
Do you really think we will engage the Norwegian Air Force?
It would be lucky for them if we didn't.
Vasily, you must learn to contain your enthusiasm.
Ha! Once they see me.
If they see you, you are already dead.
Colonel Sokolov, make sure your pilots are ready. I have a feeling this is only the beginning.
Ordnance is very limited. You must make do with what I give you.
So what else is new? It's been that way for as long as I can remember.
Colonel, bring her back in one piece, huh?
Bandit detected. I'm engaged. Fox 2. Bandit detected. I'm engaging. Fox 1. Fox 2. Bandit detected. I'm engaging. Bandit detected. I'm engaging.
off.
Forming up.
Alpine compression all. Time pressure 331. Time pressure 331. Compression off. Time pressure 331. Time compression off.
Copy that. Holding here.
Norway shall be ours. There she is, good as new.
As untarnished as a cheap whore, eh? You better go. You don't want to keep the colonel waiting.
How bad was it out there?
Not bad. We caught them completely by surprise.
We won't have that luxury again. I wonder how the Norwegians will respond.
They wouldn't dare strike back. We have more men, more planes, better training.
But if NATO gets involved, things could spiral out of control very quickly. Well, best not to worry. At any rate, it's out of our hands.
Da.
Alexei, one last thing. Major General Kafelnikov has been reassigned to Murmansk. I am to replace him as base commander.
That's wonderful, Grigory. Congratulations.
And you will brief the wing now. You've been promoted to full colonel.
Thank you, sir.
You've earned it. Dismissed.
We gotta get now.
When did this happen?
What is it, Don?
At 0400 hours, the Russians launched an attack on Norwegian naval vessels in the Barents Sea.
It's an obvious retaliation for the incident with their freighters.
This may not be the end of it, Mr. President.
Get me a secure line to Oslo. I need to speak to Prime Minister Johansson. If this thing goes an eye for an eye, it could get out of control.
Damn it. Intel reports a large-scale mobilization of Russian forces.
What? Why wasn't I told of this before?
It's only just come in, sir. We think Krugov may be up to something big.
Don, put our boys in the North Atlantic on alert.
Right.
Oh, and Tom, have Betty write up a statement for the press.
Yes, sir.
I knew that maniac wasn't going to sit still for long.
Join us for a game of Podkiv Noi Durak, Colonel?
No, there's no sport in taking candy from babies. He plays like he flies. All bluff. An experienced man sees through it from a mile away.
Say, Vasa, the colonel has seen you fly.
He just knows that the young tiger soon overtakes the old.
But this old tiger still has sharp claws.